What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at this knife. This is a discontinued Civivi knife. This is the Civivi Governor. And I think this is an interesting one because it's a kind of a bigger knife, which I really like. I really like how big this knife is. Something different about this one is it runs on washers instead of bearings. Most Civivi knives, from my experience, are bearings instead of washers. But this one has washers, which is really cool. I think they're phosphor bronze washers. This really long, kind of like pointy blade. It's like almost a Warncliffe drop point blade. But I think the design here is actually pretty cool. The handle and the blade go well together. It's a very boring design, but it flows nicely and it fits really well in the hand. It's got a very open profile for your hand to fit in. Get those first two fingers up there and it just locks in. Thumb lands on that jimping, which works really well. It's a thumb stud opener, which works fine. You do have to give it a little more gas than normal because it has those washers instead of bearings, so it won't like snap out really quick. But it's more of a muted, slow opener. The rollout is excellent though. Rollout action on this is pretty awesome. So if you really like the even like a super budget Chris Reeve Savenza or something, it almost feels like a really cheap Chris Reeve knife. And I know that's kind of a crazy comparison, but it just has that washer action that washer knives have. You know, Chris Reeve has washers. It feels more like that than a bearing knife, obviously. Still nowhere near the quality or anything of a Chris Reeve knife, but still, just kind of interesting and bigger too. It has a bigger size than most of the other Civivi knives. I'll actually compare it to some other ones here in a minute. It's a D2 steel blade. This is really nicely hollow ground. I like this nice satin hollow grind they put on this. It looks really good, reflects really nice. Just a very standard belt satin grind, but I think it looks good and it goes well with the gray. It's very like muted, doesn't draw attention to itself. Nice liner lock, that jimping on there, easy to disengage, easy to open, solid lockup. It's got good quality. I mean, your Civivi knives here is very standard, good quality with perfect centering as well. So it's got the qualities there. Civivi knives are great, and we'll compare it to some other ones here so you can get a size. So you can get a sense of how big it is. Let's do the Pair 3 and the PM2. It's a very long, slender knife. It's longer than a PM2, so it is surprisingly long. I mean, when you see it in pictures, it doesn't look that big, doesn't look that long, but it is. You can compare it to the ZT-0308. It's just as long as the 0308, and it's pretty much just as long as the MSI as well. So this is a good size comparison. Very long, very slender. So if you like Civivi knives, but you like bigger knives as well, this could be a good option. It is discontinued now. They don't make it anymore. I'll compare it to the Benchmade Bugout and the QSP Penguin. See, it's bigger than those. But still a pretty good knife. I was excited to check this out just because it wasn't a super popular model from what I've seen, but it is a very good knife and it fits well in the hand. And it's got this nice, I like the hollow grind they do on it. It's just a really cool hollow grind, very pointy. So I will show, one more thing I want to do is I want to show the lineup of all my Civivi knives here before I get rid of them, because I did sell all these to somebody, but I'd like to show all the ones I have right now at the moment. So we got the Civivi Riffle here at the top. It's the Governor. The Civivi Elementum. This is a Civivi Lumi, which I don't like. You guys know I don't like that knife at all. And some other ones we'll pull out is the, hang on, give me a second. I'll also pull out the Civivi, this is the Backlash, sorry. The Civivi Backlash. I'll also pull out my Civivi Praxis and my Civivi Dogma as well, and my Civivi, this is the Vision FG, the Vision FG, which is a really good knife as well, and then the Civivi X-Arc as well, it's front flipper. So as you can see here, this is all of the current Civivi budget knives that I have. They're all pretty cool. Definitely good comparison in size, so you can see how big the Governor is. But these are all the ones I have at the moment. just a cool snapshot of all the ones that I've collected. The ones I'm keeping, I'll show you the ones I'm keeping here. I'm keeping this front flipper because it's my favorite Civivi front flipper, is the X-Arc. This thing's excellent. Great knife. And then I'm also keeping the Dogma. I like the flipping action on this, and I like the way it fits in my hand. It just feels really good. Actually, I don't remember if this one's actually called the Dogma. I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. And this one also has a really nice hollow grind, very thin. And I'm keeping that one. I'm keeping this one, the Praxis. I like this one a lot. It's classic, and it's got the Civivi, the nice Damascus pattern in there. Can't beat the Praxis. It's basically my answer to the Elementum. If you like the Elementum but you have big hands, or you don't like the Elementum but you have big hands, this might be better for you. And then I'm also keeping this one because I won this in a giveaway, and it fits my hand really well. That's the Backlash. So good knife, flips surprisingly well compared to the others. So good one. And then I'm also keeping the Vision because it's got that snag lock on there. So pretty cool. So that's it for this one. Let me know what you think of Civivi knives. Let me know what your favorite Civivi knife is, what your favorite discontinued Civivi knife is. And yeah. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. Bye.